I never told my daughter I was proud of her. Not once. In 54 years. She's 54 years old. She has a daughter of her own now, and I have never looked at her and said those words, "I'm proud of you." 3 words. I never said them. I'm 81 years old, and I think about this every single day. Her name is Susan. She was born in 1971, February, a Tuesday. I remember because I was supposed to be at a work meeting that morning, and I almost didn't go to the hospital until after. I went to the hospital, but I almost didn't. That should have told me something about myself right then. I was 27 years old, and I almost missed my daughter being born because of a work meeting. I went, but I almost didn't. Susan was the kind of child who tried. That's the only way I know how to say it. She just tried at everything. She wasn't the best student, but she stayed up late, she asked for help, she did the work. She played piano for 6 years, not because she was talented, she wasn't particularly, but because she wanted to finish what she started. She ran track in high school, came 3rd in her district her senior year, came home with a bronze medal and held it up and looked at me. I said, "3rd isn't 1st." She put the medal in her room and never mentioned track again. I didn't think about that moment for 30 years. Now I think about it almost every day. Here is what I told myself back then. I told myself I was pushing her. That's what fathers did. You didn't praise too much or they stopped trying. You kept the bar high. You pointed at what was missing, not what was there. My father did that to me. His father did it to him. It was just how it worked. I told myself that for 50 years. Last year, my granddaughter, Susan's daughter, she's 9, came home from school with a drawing she made, painted in art class. A house, a tree, a sun in the corner of the way children draw suns. She held it up to Susan, and Susan said, "I love this. Look at those colors. You worked so hard on this." And my granddaughter smiled, the way children smile when they feel seen. I sat in that room and I didn't say anything, but something happened in my chest, something I don't have the right word for, something between understanding and shame. Susan became a teacher, 3rd grade. She's been doing it for 26 years. She is, by every account I've ever heard, a wonderful teacher. Parents request her. Children write her letters years later. She was given an award by her school district in 2019, Teacher of the Year. She called to tell me. I said, "That's good. How's the pay?" That's what I said. That's what I said on the day my daughter won an award for being exceptional at the thing she chose to do with her life. That's good. How's the pay? I have replayed that phone call so many times. I know exactly what I should have said. I should have said, "Susan, I am so proud of you." I should have said it then. I should have said it 30 years ago when she came 3rd in her district and held up that bronze medal and looked at me. I should have said it the day she was born. We talk every Sunday. She calls at 2 p.m., regular as a clock. We talk about ordinary things, her daughter, her students, what she's been watching on television. She asks how I'm feeling. I tell her. She listens. She has never once asked me why I never said it. I think she knows on some level that I'm not able to, or wasn't. I'm not sure which tense is right anymore. What I know is this. She still calls every Sunday at 2 p.m. after everything. After the bronze medal and the missed hospital and the Teacher of the Year phone call and 50 years of a father who pointed at what was missing, she still calls. I think that's the most generous thing I've ever been given, and I'm not sure I deserve it. About 8 months ago, I tried. She called on Sunday, same as always. We talked about her daughter's school project and the weather and some show she'd been watching. And at the end, right before she said she had to go, I said, I'd tried to say it. I said, Susan, I want you to know that I... And then I stopped. The words were right there. 3 words. I could feel them, and I stopped. She waited a few seconds. Then she said gently, the way she says most things, I know, Dad. And she hung up. I don't know what she knows. I don't know if that counts. I don't know if I know, Dad, is forgiveness or something she's been saying to herself for 54 years just to get through Sundays. I'm 81 years old. Susan is 54. My granddaughter is 9, and she smiles the way children smile when they feel seen. I have never been good at saying the thing my whole life. I could work, I could provide, I could show up, mostly, but saying the thing out loud, the real thing, the thing that mattered, I didn't know how. I'm not sure I know how now. What I know is that my daughter has spent 54 years being excellent at things and calling me every Sunday and waiting, still waiting, I think. 3 words. I have 81 years of practice not saying them, and I don't know how much time I have left to try again.